Yell at him, yella. Yell. Yella. Yella. Yell at the yella. Get over here. Now I can tickle you. Oh no, stop.
Mod view on
I think mod view on the phone is a little rough.
Yes.
Yell at him.
That is.
Yell at him. You swore again. Your father swore again. What do you want to say to the live audience, Ella? There are people watching us. There's 5 right now. You want to say hi to the people?
Hi!
That's right. Hi. Who just subbed? Thank you, monkey. Well, Barry got skin in his black.
What? Who's? I hate you. Now I'm not.
Yes, 100%. Yeah. Barry came back. I don't know how long he's been dead for, but he has rights now. So I'm very happy. Post decomposition. Impulse, how you doing, homie? Take a shot. Wow, that's a rough one to start off with. don't sit here. Scoot in closer so stream can actually see you.
Oh.
Alright.
Hi guys.
Yeah. We're gonna be talking with the same mic, so you're not coming. I have Ella's bed. Not watermelon. I would like to notate Lyric parked at my house and magically appeared a Swisher's grape flavor packaging at the end of my driveway.
I pulled in.
He says that. I don't believe that.
He also got mad at me for blocking in his neighbor.
Mad is not a word I'd use. Just precautious. Oh, this is going to be awful.
This is what happened. Realize I'm the one that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, 100%. So we're going to split this.
No, we're not.
No, we are.
No, it's you shot, not me shot. I think you're just mad. It's terrible.
Poison.
How many more? Hey, he's got 3 more guys.
No, we're not doing it anymore. Those are awful. All right, so we'll have to kind of censor this a little bit because we have child here.
I don't think she gives a fuck.
Welcome to Am I the Asshole? Now, with a sentient version of Barry, otherwise known as my manager, best friend, Lyric, my goddaughter, Ella. Kay, you want to say hi? She said hi.
Can they see her?
What are you eating? I was like, I don't have that much snacks in the room. What'd you get a hold of?
She hasn't ate all day.
Oh, okay. There's also like 27,000 granola bars over there. Did you see that? Yeah, I buy them in bulk just for me. And there's bamboo chips that are fantastic. Or no, sorry, not bamboo. Coconut chips that are really good.
Chips are-
No, but that brand, I'm telling you right now, that brand over there is fantastic. Behind the granola bar, right there. Yeah. All right. So this one will be a little bit more of a lightning round because clearly, lightning.
Because there's lightning outside. Not
Fuck
because
you,
we have
thunder.
other things to do.
Monkey, how's that paintball addiction going now that you've kind of started that? Ka-chow. Can I say it? Can I say the words? Ka-chiga.
You get 1 per stream, and it's gonna be live this time. How does it make you feel?
Oh, you know.
I can
I'm
fill
with
it in
it.
for you like those.
I was actually thinking about we do that.
Like
you know, when I was like, that's some powerful, and then like you just hit it. Like I'm like I have to get a
I
soundboard.
forgot we were supposed to clip that and put it on TikTok.
Yep.
I don't remember what stream it's on.
Oh, it's so forever ago too.
You think it's still up?
It might be after a Frag Punk stream because you showed me Frag Punk. Did we actually stream that? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm late on exports. I do need to export a lot more.
I think that one that it was part of was definitely exported because it was a while ago.
Yeah. All right, so I don't have any news.
I do.
We're here in person. Yep.
I have news. If you guys can hear me, if you guys can't hear me, let me know. They just canceled 2 Formula 1 races due to the high tensions in the Middle East with Iran. I guess that's how you say it. They get mad when you don't say it like that. And Israel. So there's that. So no race next week for those of you that were wishing for F1 who actually give a shit. That's all I got.
All right, F1 nerds, you heard that. Tensions. What marker did you send me? Also, Tyler, you're gonna want to use the word marker from going on now. No.
Oh,
No, you just like it because it's purple.
yeah. What's wrong with purple?
No, he's paying more for no
Man
reason.
says favorite
He's paying.
color is red, but everything I see.
He's paying more for no reason. All right, so off we go. Actually, I'm gonna check Discord real quick in case anyone. All right. So this is a shorter one. By the way, this stream will also be shorter. You sound like your normal bitch self, just quieter, Marquise.
Shut up, nigga.
There we go.
One
So-
per stream.
Yep. Well, yep. There we go. And with that announcement, oh hi, little baby.
You want to say something?
Would you like to say something?
I love you and I give you kisses.
I love you too. She's adorable, isn't she? So 6 hours ago, posted by J Goodwin223. Am I the asshole for sternly telling Amazon guy to stay off my grass? 100%. Off the rip, yeah. But we'll read it just to see in case like he was dancing on it. Broken, gone, broken.
I mean, if he was like busting it down, Fatiana style.
Yeah. I mean, like
Kind of got to be mad at that point.
tap dance practice kind of style.
Yeah.
So I managed to finally catch an Amazon guy with my mic on Ring camera. He stomped the edge of my grass that I spent good money on maintaining. I called him out over the camera and wasn't overly nice about it. I said, "Hey, Amazon guy, come here real quick." He walked over, and when he got close to the camera, I said, "Hey dude, stay off my grass, all right? No please, no thank you." But I felt it was warranted. This guy made multiple trips over my yard when there was perfectly good and open driveway 5 feet away. The yard is obviously better kept than 90% of my neighborhood. That's another problem altogether. My parents used to scold me for walking on people's grass on Halloween while trick-or-treating. Wasn't this a universally understood rule? Walking on people's grass is rude and disrespectful. I can't post images in here, I don't think, but this guy walked almost perfectly along my grass edge and just shit all over it. Am I the asshole here?
100% yes. You want to know why?
Yeah. Okay.
This motherfucker, right? He goes on Amazon to order something. He probably could have bought at a store like Lowe's, Home Depot, anywhere. He could have got it anywhere, all right? And he was a lazy bum that decided he was going to order it. Get over it. It's grass. It'll grow back. You're going to mow it in 3 days anyway. The only grass you can't walk on is Sergeant Major's grass. And those of you that know. But other than that, like, it's just grass, dude.
Derek, I have a very important question for you.
Yeah.
What makes the grass grow?
Blood.
Blood makes the grass grow?
Specifically of, well, actually, we already had one per stream. Can't say that. We had one per stream, so the sand people.
I will say, like, it sounds like the Amazon driver went a little out of his way, so like, but also, I'm team, there are much bigger problems, and if you didn't know, I'll start a small tangent, I'll wrap it up, and then this will probably be the end of it. So lawns were actually shown off as a form of class superiority with a higher class. And why I say that, it's because they were demonstrating how much acreage or acres, how much land they had, and they were not being productive with it. They were using it as a form of like display, right? That's why a lot of like plantation homes have huge, really pristine yards. It was just to really show off, hey, I have this much property and I don't even need it. It's dumb. You know, back in World War II, I've referenced this in a few different streams previously, is that there was a few, like, if you didn't grow produce in your yard, if you didn't carpool, if you didn't do anything like ecologically sustainable, you were kind of talked down upon because it was your responsibility as an American citizen with enough property, ample property to grow produce. Everyone knows who grows, tomatoes and whatnot, to do so. And so, this person sounds like they spend way too much time on something that's fruitless, something that is a needless display, and the Amazon driver, frankly, does not get paid enough, and they have been found pissing in bottles because, again, they don't get paid enough, and they're kept to such high time quotas. It's not worth it. The fact that the guy even came up to the camera was more than enough.
If he didn't call it, he probably would have been grass.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
But like Amazon, like you were saying, they still get so underpaid. Do you know how many deliveries they have to do in like one day with the amount of time they have?
I imagine an immense amount.
Yeah, like damn near like 400 to 500. Right, that's what Drew does. 400 to 500 deliveries. Yeah, 400 to 500 deliveries in like an 8-hour period. Not happening.
My yard is mainly wildflowers right now. And see, okay, so Monkey, I actually encourage that because that is what's referred to as eco-diversity. Eco-diversity helps local wildlife, helps local plant life, and helps local insect life. This whole, like, so for example, I'm from the Midwest. I'm not going to dox myself here. But like Kentucky Blue.
He lives in Kansas.
The one and only, baby. Funny enough, I actually booked a trip to Kansas today. That's where I got the trip.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They were like, fight away while you're on the phone. Anyway, so what is it? The clovers are a really good one. Like just having a variety. Like Kentucky Blue is the grass seed we predominantly use in my environment, and it's non-producing. It's a lot of nothing. Doesn't do a whole lot. So yeah. Making a big deal out of nothing. Please get a hobby other than lawn care. You know, this person didn't name their age. I'm going to guess they're a little bit older, probably middle-aged. Stick to smoking meats or learning about World War II history because that's far more, producing than it is caring about your yard. So we're both on the same page, right? Like,
Yeah,
asshole, prick.
The only thing I'll do to my yard is mow it. After that, don't give a fuck.
I will giggity edge it every once in a while to prevent it from uprooting through my driveway, but you've seen how awful my driveway is.
I mean, it's not as bad as
so
there's a house like down that way where the driveway just is.
It's just gravel.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Like, damn.
So
You should take care of your lawn better.
Someone left a note on my front door. And it was an advertisement, right? And it was a quote that said, like, have a shitty driveway, we'll fix it for this dollar amount. And I felt like that TikTok where it was like, shitty car, we'll buy it. And he's like, what's wrong with my car? I felt like that about my own driveway. And I'm like, screw you guys. I'm not dealing with it.
Lucky for you, I have a truck now and I'm pretty handy, so I'll do your driveway for
I thought about
cost.
doing Quickcrete to.
No, you don't want to do Quickcrete.
Not Quickcrete.
No, that's like putting a band-aid on a bullet wound.
It is, but I mean, I was going to dig up the old asphalt. So I was like, well.
At that point, you might as well just put down new asphalt, which would be more expensive, but still.
Yeah.
It'll benefit you in the long run. And you're fixing your driveway, so it'll raise the equity of the house.
Whatever's less water palpable is my mission.
True.
All right, so I'm on an empty stomach and I took a
By the
shot.
way, this is what it's like at home trying to do anything like stream, play games, because she is just all over it. All over it.
Nah.
You think I'm missing those shots because I'm bad? No. I got a 4-year-old ramming.
We'll go to Kansas, but won't come here.
He doesn't live in Kansas, by the way.
You
That was a joke.
motherfucker. I actually planned extra days. I was gonna hit you up, Monkey, about coming down early to visit you, and then we drive together to go see Sin. But that's a whole
Oh,
separate
it's
thing.
fuck me, huh? I only live.
It's about
an
the time
hour
you
from
have a
both
kid.
of 'em.
It's about the time you have a fucking kid.
So you can swing through and say hi.
Yeah, absolutely, I am. Anyway, this is all developmental.
To see
Yeah, you think
Sin.
we're gonna pass
Sin.
you? You think we're gonna just ignore you? Anyway, do it. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Here, I'll give you. You want a seat?
Yes, it's so.
I just let whatever grow in my yard. My dogs kill my yard anywhere with how much they tear it up, chasing each other. Yeah, I feel that.
Title of this one alone.
Yeah, this one is already.
I have an answer.
I already have a conclusion. So this one.
She's 17.
Yeah.
So we're feeling.
Yeah. So this is a high school graduation. So this was posted 38 minutes ago by opposite_alarm_1387.
Graduated 38 minutes. Well, I guess graduation.
Am I the asshole for telling my mom I don't want her AI written letter for my graduation ceremony? I, female 17, participated in this year-long program, and its graduation ceremony is coming up. One of the things the program has asked parents to do for it is write a letter so that students can have a nice note waiting for them on their chair at the ceremony. By the way, this was not a literary program. I can tell from how you typed that first sentence.
But she's also
17. But they should be really highly educated at 17 in English arts. Anyway, last night, my mom, in her 40s, nice, you don't even know the birth date of your mom, told me that she was writing the letter as a rhyming poem. For context, my mom uses ChatGPT for absolutely everything. She uses it to write all her emails and text. I've seen her use it to write birthday cards and even sympathy letters. If she has a question, she will pull up the app and ask Chat. I have tried multiple times to tell her about the environmentally damaging effects of using AI, but she still uses it. Anyways, after my mom told me what she was working on, my first thought was, oh, she's probably using AI for it. So I asked her if she was. She got very uncomfortable and avoided answering the question. Based on her response, I knew that she was indeed using AI to help write the poem. I immediately told her that I didn't want her to use AI for something personal like this, and that I didn't want something ChatGPT generated, robotically written letter. I told her I would rather have something genuine and made by her, even if it was bad, because it would be better than anything created by a robot. I asked her to please rewrite it without using AI, because I wanted something from her. I ended by stating that if in the end she did give me something written by AI, I would throw it out and it wouldn't mean anything to me, which now, looking back, might have been a bit too mean. I didn't press the issue further after that. Today, I walked into the kitchen with my dad. She immediately started telling him to write the letter instead of her. She told me I'm using AI as a guide to ask it for words that rhyme for my poem. Do you still not want my letter? As I told her, yes, I still don't want your letter. I said that because I was thinking that if she only needed help with finding words to rhyme, she simply could have used Google or a rhyming words website. Sorry, that shot really did me in here. That will just give you what you need. But she didn't, which is why I suspect that she was actually using AI to write whole sentences instead of the poem, and not just finding rhyming words. After I told her this, she broke down in tears. She started calling me a shit daughter in front of my dad and sister, who is 7 years old, and saying that I was full of shit. My dad tried to calm her down by saying that he would write the letter instead, and then my mom retreated to her room. Anyways, that is the whole situation as of now. Am I valid for telling her I don't want her letter because she used AI to write it? Am I the asshole in this situation? I'll take this one and then I'll extend the mic to you. Is that okay? Not the asshole. The mom is lazy. The mom is ignorant. This is an important ordeal. Now, this isn't the ceremony that sounds as if it's on par with a graduation, but this is still an important program. To use chat for such a momentous occasion, as I'll name it, is ignorant. It is, again, lazy. How hard is it to string along a sentence? And I get it. You know, a rhyming stanza, and I've got, you know, the man, the myth, the legend next to me here, isn't horrible. You know, we're not asking for an A, C, B, A, B in a C, B writing stanza, you know, not an overly complex rhyming stanza for a speech of this sort. It can be A, B, B, C, C. That is perfectly okay. But for you to immediately retreat to a bot to write this, again, an immense occasion for your daughter. It is lazy, it is ignorant, it is undignified for the occasion. And I feel that a lot of, especially older folk, because they're the ones that are susceptible to both AI damage and, say, like internet scammer, you know, I'll say succumbing to the scams. We need to continue to call them out on it, because it is just one of those things where you're avoiding the issues, but also reaping the benefits of this given environment. If you can't write a simple letter for your daughter, I'll just wrap it up like this. If you can't write this small of a letter, go back to school. That's it. Like you're a failure as a parent. Also, what's up, Fork? What's up, Wild? One shot, such a lightweight. Dude, I weigh $155. Also, these 99s are like 2 or 3 shots in one little bottle. It's unfortunate. So I'm going to say not the asshole. They're kind of high in proof. These are 50% proofs, no?
Yeah,
it's like 46.5
milliliters. That's roughly a shot.
I thought it was 2 shot. I'm going to tell you the only reason why I think it's 2 shot is because it takes 2 swallows for me, which is like a 4 or a 5 count.
Look at how drinking it out of this.
You think it's the ergonomics of the bottle?
Yeah. Because like think about it. Let's say if I take a beer bottle, right? You drink out the neck of the beer, and it takes you 10 seconds to chug it. Yeah, the shaft, and it takes you 10 seconds to chug it.
Yeah,
if I take the same beer and pour it in a cup and you down it in 2 seconds, you have more room. There's more airflow.
Yeah, no, does it? Maybe next time I'll poke a fucking hole with a flathead in the other.
That's what I do with these.
Yeah. How you liking that flavor, by the way?
Honestly, I like it. It's like
He's drinking a Liquid Death. Please sponsor me.
Sponsor me first.
Please sponsor Lyric first, then me.
Sponsor me so I can try all the flavors before him. No, I do like it. It's like Sprite, but it's not like normal sparkling water where it's like flavor, right? It's like someone's yelling flavor from like 3 blocks
It's like
down.
TV
Like TV
LaCroix.
Yeah.
LaCroix.
Like TV static water, and some like old dude like selling watermelons from down the street is whispering, "I got watermelon."
It was around watermelon.
Yeah, like it actually's got flavor to it, which is what I like about Liquid Death. It's like I just think the whole line of all their drinks are amazing. This one's good. It's not a heavy Sprite. You know how like you got like 7-Up, Sprite, Starry, all that. Like they all kind of taste the same. This kind of tones down the lemon lime and kind of makes it like a subtle one, but still flavorful. So
Absolutely,
I like it.
I will say, I'm just gonna address Monkey's comment. Completely floor is yours after that. I'm a super lightweight, not because I chose to do so. I was a really heavyweight, especially at $135. Only because of my concussion, unfortunately. I woke up a lot of nerve endings. There was a pussy ringing around in there, and it came to the surface like Patricia in the movie Split.
God damn it. Good reference.
Thank you. I love that movie. Anyway,
Let's see it in a minute.
the floor is yours.
So on the topic of this bitch ass mother, he did say earlier, want to roll back, he did say he has me here, guy that writes stuff. All my songs are written with AI, so I have no I have no room to talk. ChatGPT will cut you off after about like 4 bars, but Microsoft Copilot, it'll write you a whole song, including it'll write the words for you, it'll write the music. You're good to go. No, I'm just playing. I understand what she's doing, okay? I, as a songwriter, do use ChatGPT, but it's to roughly the same degree that she's using. I'm looking for rhyming words. Okay, cool. You can easily go like I do. I try to use Merriam-Webster's dictionary, and I'll type in the word, and then it'll give me rhyming words. But you get the rhyming word, and you go, oh, okay, cool. Oh, okay, cool. But now you got to think of a whole bar. Like, what do I want to say? And then how do I use this word within that bar to make it rhyme so it still follows suit? Like, I'm still telling a story. It's not just like this word and then this word, 2 completely unrelated sentences, the words just rhyme. Like, no. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll take a rhyming word. It's like, okay, I like that. Boom. I'll highlight the line that I wrote or the few previous lines. I'll throw it in there and I say, take this word and give me a line using this word so these 2 lines rhyme, and it'll give me an idea. 9 times out of 10, I'll be like, okay, cool. Now the creative juices are flowing, because like you can only write so much.
Sure.
I get the creative juices flowing, and I come up with my own line. Very seldom does ChatGPT or Microsoft Copilot give me a actual usable answer that I'll use that line. So I can understand what the mom's doing. So the fact that she's using AI, at least to what she says, the right way, it's like, I want it to be a guideline. I want to kind of get the creative juices flowing. I applaud her for that. That's great. It's not her end product, which is what I hate about AI. And that's a topic for another time, because fuck this dude that wrote this song with AI. It's really good. Pisses me off. But as for the daughter's perspective, I don't think she's an asshole for saying she doesn't want it. I think maybe she's just a little bit of an asshole for not being open. Like, her mom wants to make this meaningful for her. She wants it to be perfect because it's a graduation of her daughter, which seems to be her firstborn. Considering she mentioned she had a sister who was 7 years younger. So this seems to be her firstborn. This is a big deal for the mother, to carry on her firstborn child into, her next, her next, stint of life, right? And it's kind of how it was with me, when I graduated. So I can understand. I think she's not an asshole for not wanting the AI. I think she's an asshole for not being open to it. But for the overall general consensus, I don't think she's an asshole. I just think she should have a little bit more of an open mind.
This is one of those, I think we can agree a conversation needs to be had.
Yeah.
So something about it needs to be met here. And, all right. So, I really like this one.
No. The answer is no, because I do it all the time, and it's government Wi-Fi.
I really like this one. I think I would black out if I did that.
Did what?
Did what? Question mark. I'll roll into the next one while thanks for. So posted 23 minutes ago by specialist dash art
is working
dash 1638.
fucking.
Actually,
6 p.m.
actually,
on a
time out,
Sunday
time out.
with Wi-Fi.
Time out. I actually have a little bit of a story I think you would enjoy. Speaking of rhyming and whatnot, I showed my coworkers. By the way, I work. I think I've said this a couple of times. So I work in a bank, like in a branch, in a physical location. With no, they're actually all relatively young. They're all my mom's age. I showed them that T-Pain rhymed mansion with Wisconsin.
No.
And it was the funniest
That's
fucking
the first
ordeal.
time they've heard that?
Yeah.
And they're roughly your mom's age?
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
Well, my mom is particularly
Wait,
hood.
which mom?
Biological.
Okay.
Yeah. My mom is particularly hood.
That tracks. That one tracks.
You work in the branch of a tree. Yes, baby. Praise be to AWA, the life tree of
I mean, Eminem rhymed door hinge.
orange. Yeah, I told him that too. I did. My tolerance is a lot lower now. Yeah, my tolerance is absolutely shattered. Unfortunately, my last concussion ruined a lot of my body. Parts where I was numb for, I'm now I'm more sensitive to, things like that.
At one point in time, for like a month, Wisconsin on Apple Maps was Wisconsin.
That's hilarious.
I think it was like the anniversary of the song.
Well, I think Chicago on maps for a while was called Chief Keef Land or something like that.
And then it was called Chirac for a little bit too.
Are they younger than me? That bar is hilarious. They're my mom's age, so dude, I hope not. Maybe. Yeah. Oh no, Keisha. Yeah, Keisha knew. We have matching J's now. Anyway, it's the black ones on top of the black with the gray bottoms and the refractive tongues.
It's a good J.
I love it. I can drink a good bit of tequila and be fine. I know. I've witnessed it. So. Again, Specialist Art 1638 posted 23 minutes ago. Am I the asshole for using the office Wi-Fi to play games? ? I'm 24 female, working in a small company. Our work hours are from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m.
That includes Sundays. You posted this
We
23 minutes
need
ago.
to know that, yeah. We don't have work computers, so we are obligated to bring our own devices that can appropriately handle the workload, but do have the office Wi-Fi.
Pause. Not the asshole. If
Yeah,
your
or
office
off the
is
rip.
not giving
Off the
you
rip.
their own
Yeah.
computer to work with, you have to use your own. If you're on your lunch hour, I don't care if it's office Wi-Fi or a NASA satellite just happens to be over you and give you fucking 12G Wi-Fi. You're not the asshole for playing a game. No.
100%. I actually really don't like that about this workplace. You should be provided your own fucking keyboard, mouse, monitors, computers, desk,
Which
everything.
is a small company, so it could be unbecoming. Working towards that.
It
However,
could be, but I still...
You can't get mad at her playing a game.
I don't... Yeah, that. I have my own separate office from my other coworkers, so I'm pretty much isolated most of the time. Sometimes I clock off at 5 p.m. I would wait for my sister and her husband, both 40, to fetch me from their respective work, and they'd drop me off since it's cost effective. In that spare... I don't know.
Fetch me? They have to be from Britain.
Stop it, Gretchen. Fetch isn't going to happen. Anyway, since it's cost effective, in that spare hour, I might do light work or play some PC games while having a podcast playing in the background. It just so happened that around 4:20 p.m. last week Friday, I had a game on, albeit muted and auto-looping in my PC. While I did some paperwork, when a supervisor, 34 female, came into my office to ask about the preparations for this week's agendas. She found my game and started to reprimand me about workplace ethics. She went on a tirade about how I was starting to disrespect the company. Then she threatened to report me to HR, and I should expect to see a memo this week. Maybe I should have hit Alt-Tab. That's a lesson for me. But honestly, I'm not sure if what I did was technically wrong. Nothing in the company policy states something regarding these situations, so a lot of my coworkers would use the office Wi-Fi for gaming, side hustle, social media within office hours. So am I the asshole?
You take this one because you work in an office.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'll interject quickly. I would like to notate, I don't think this is about the Wi-Fi. All of this seems, I'm going to be ageist. I'm going to 100% be ageist. This 24-year-old seems kind of dumb and kind of socially illiterate. And here's why. Again, Lyric and I are on the same team. You brought your own devices. That's already a huge leg up, and that's already a huge ignorance of this company. But I'm going to digress from that point. Nothing about this seems to be the Wi-Fi. It seems to be because you were playing a game during work office hours, right? That's a whole different scenario. You weren't just having that podcast playing in the background or music or whatever of your choice that helps, fill that audio dead space to help you be more productive. You were playing a game. This was 4:20 p.m. This is within your working hours at your desk. I think you're the asshole. This has nothing to do with the Wi-Fi. I don't even expect the Wi-Fi to be brought up in this circumstance because usually companies of this magnitude, the 1 terabyte most ISPs give you as a immediate threshold is exceeded, and you pay for more than a terabyte of threshold of use, especially with how big your size is. That does situationally depend on the quantability, but this isn't about the Wi-Fi. This is about you being on a game at work. You were caught. You were reprimanded. This one's on you.
It does say she had the game on, but she wasn't playing. It was in the background.
As much as I agree with that, that's still a scooch far, and it's still kind of like,
You went on a lunch break, right?
All right.
You brought your lunch.
Yeah.
Okay. You brought your lunch.
Yeah.
You're eating it. For this scenario,
Sure.
this is your work
Sure.
PC. You're at
Sure,
work,
sure.
your PC's there.
Yep.
You're like, all right, I think I'm going to get a round of Arc Raiders in over my lunch
Yep.
break, kind of munch on, whatever you meal prep that day. Play some Arc Raiders. You got an hour lunch. Say it's a generous lunch, which I know is not a thing in workforce.
Yeah, they took that away.
Yeah, fuck civilian life.
Yeah, no shit.
And so you're playing that round of Arc Raiders, right? Let's say you have a client that comes in, right? And a new client come in and say they only have a short time because they're on lunch too.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, hey, Todd, we need you to take this. We really want this client to land. You're the best we got.
Yep.
Right? You're playing Arc Raiders. Cool. Bring them in. You pause Arc Raiders. Let's say you're just in Speranza. Or you kill yourself.
This is a pausable game. Like fucking Doom.
Let's just say, yes,
this is Doom.
Yeah. You're playing Doom. Hit pause. Boom, you're talking to them. Supervisor comes in, and you got the game up on this monitor, but the other two monitors are everything that you need to show the client in order to, kind of seal the deal, right?
Yeah.
If I was your supervisor and I came in, cool, there's a game up, right?
Yeah.
But you're actively engaged with the client. You're not playing the game. You're not ignoring them. It's during work hours, but you're doing your job, and there's a game up. I have no reason to be mad at you. Obviously, obviously it was a lunch hour, and I gave you this client during the lunch hour, so you had to forego that.
Yep.
Or even you had a client come in at the end of the lunch hour, and you didn't get it just extracted, didn't get a chance to close out the game as they walked in for their appointment.
What you say to me?
Cat's
He's
fat.
big boned.
Yeah, so is fucking. Never mind. We're not gonna talk about that on stream. But like,
4.
they come in right as your lunch hour ends. You just extract. You don't get to close. Right. Separate scenario. Would you be mad at your supervisor for coming in and being like, "Why is that game up?" But the game's up, but you're actively engaged with the client. You're your other two monitors are actively showing like whatever the fuck it is you do. I don't know, fucking percentages and shit like that, numbers, bank accounts. I don't know. It's showing all that shit, even though the game's up. I, as a supervisor, me personally, I'd be like, "Get it, bro. You're doing great," because you're not playing the game. I'd be like, it looks a little unprofessional, but I can understand that if you can have that up there and be there, I think that looks great for the client. Me personally, like, it looks unprofessional, but I think some people would be understanding.
Is it unprofessional?
But is it? No. I mean, everyone's human.
In the circumstance you played out, I would entirely agree with you. I don't think this is that circumstance, and here's why.
But she did say she wasn't playing, so I was throwing out I was trying to give background to why it would still be
I
up.
feel like that's an easy counter. I feel like that's an easy counter, especially as a 24-year-old. I feel like you should have the conversational skills to be like, hold on, time out. Sorry, I was playing that on lunch, and it's just left up while I'm filling out. Because she said she's filling out tangible paperwork.
Yeah, so it's...
And so I feel that's all you have to say. I feel like this wasn't that case because, one, they're 24 and they're here, right? They're on the Am I the Asshole?
True.
So
is a 17-year-old.
So I'm not sure if what
AI.
I did was technically wrong. Technically, I feel like she's grasping at straws. She's trying to reach confirmation bias. Everything you said in your circumstance, 100%. As a manager, I would tag out and be like,
me personally,
okay.
Well, think about it. She's 24. I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just reading and something came to mind.
Yeah.
She's 24, right? So she's still young. She just started. Let's just say this is her out of college job, right?
Yeah.
Her supervisor came in, saw it, and reprimanded her. Didn't even strike a conversation like, "Hey, what's going on here?" Just straight up, "Why the fuck you playing games?"
for me, so
But
I'm
you gotta remember,
yeah,
dudes are built different than women.
sure,
And
sure,
as
sure.
someone who, I mean, I'm sure there's women that work in your workforce, but like,
Yeah.
think about it from my perspective, women in my workforce. How you approach men in my workforce
Different.
will not fly
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you approach
yeah.
a woman.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
4-letter words in that sentence.
Yeah.
I'm actually in a woman dominated field. So I again I will concur. This is one of those. This is the
way.
office chair disagreement from
Yeah.
a billion years ago.
It's like neither of you are the asshole, but you're making making yourselves both the asshole by.
So I'll say this: in a black and white, I walked in and you were playing games. Now she said she had it on loop, right?
Well, most start screens are.
Yeah, yeah. And so that's the one thing I feel like there's some author bias here. And that's the only thing, that's the only reason, that's what's stopping me here, is I do feel like this 24-year-old was in the wrong, got caught, hog in hand, porn on screen, metaphorically.
The door's locked.
And is now in this really defensive position. And now they're, of course, coming to, am I the asshole? And they're coming with this a little bit of author's bias. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And I'm 100% on your team, without a doubt.
You're just playing devil advocate here.
Just a little bit, because I'm not going to lie. Again, I'm in a woman-dominated field. I'm in a woman-dominated life. I got 3 moms and 3 fucking sisters. This screams, you were playing a fucking game. You got fucking busted, and now you're going to dad about it, or am I the asshole? And going, well, I wasn't playing the game. It was on auto loop, or like I pressed pause, and I was filling out
You
paperwork.
pulled that trick how many times?
Yeah,
Let's
exactly.
be real.
My Nintendo DS was under my pillow, and
why is it on that? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I hit, with my head pushed the power, but you have to flip the damn thing.
and I want to notate that's Alt Tab, not Alt F4.
So the intent, yeah.
So yeah, if you were in a closable pre-saved position, I think there's a hit for your fucking.
But then
arrest.
think about it. Like I said, if we backtrack and kind of go, what led up to this? If she was playing the game over her lunch,
yeah,
paused it, didn't alt tab because obviously she's gonna go
but
back
who
to
doesn't save at the end of lunch? We'll say this is a single player, not like you're a fucking hoodlum. For not saving.
I will quick little story. One time, so I was living with Kayla and I were living with her mom. Well, actually, technically, she was living with us, but it was her house. Semantics. That's a whole nother story. Red Dead 2 had just come out. I was maybe about 20 hours into the game. Shoot. Went to bed, woke up the next day. I put maybe 15 hours in that game that day. Mind you, is the weekend, so I didn't have to work. So you guys don't think I'm no life. Put 15 hours in it, and her mom accidentally tripped the breaker, and the whole house went out. And I turn autosave off on games because I think it's the most annoying thing ever, because it'll pause the game for a split second while it autosaves, and then you continue. So it's like a little glitch, and like sometimes I don't like that. And this was pre-PC. This was still on the PS4. I lost 15 hours of content that I went through, and Red Dead is not a short game.
No, not by any means.
No, I was 20 hours in the game. If you're going through step by step trying to hit every little thing, you're not even a quarter of the way into the story. So I was pissed as fuck, but I didn't care because the game is fucking good. So
yeah. You're like, oh no, I get to relive this.
When I make music, I save like every 5 seconds. Those of you that watch my music stream, I save like every 2. I'll do one thing and I'll save it. Games, no, I don't care. But I mean, at the end of the day,
just save more forehead.
Well, I don't play many single player games. Y'all know this.
Yeah.
Fucking, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I just don't think
this one needs contextual.
Yeah, I think there's more context that we need to make a more sound decision. But I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt and say this was shortly after a lunch hour. Well, she said it was around 4:20. So
that's the end of the business day.
Yeah, so it could have been up over the lunch hour. Oh my god.
I have a 20-pound cat named Snow. He's a breed of ragdoll. He's massive and does not care about life. He's very happy to live life. He doesn't care if you bother him.
Not the asshole. I think the supervisor's a little bit of an asshole.
Yeah.
I think that's just me, like my supervision style, my boss leadership sort of like aspect of things is like a lot of people say perception is reality. My biggest gripe with the military is your NCOs, those that above you will say perception is reality. That's just an excuse to be a shitty ass leader. Like,
Yeah.
just because it looks bad doesn't mean it is bad. Go
Yeah.
have a conversation, and then if it's something that's worth a reprimand, then give the reprimand. Don't just walk up to a soldier on his phone when he should be turning around and be like, "Hey, you motherfucker, get off your phone. It's time to work." Yeah, I was Googling what the fuck to do because it's not in the TM anywhere.
Yeah. I will notate that, of course, a benefit of the doubt is the fact that they're using their own devices for, we'll call it commercial use. And that's a huge, huge thing. I do feel maybe an HR mediation meeting would be the best on this one instead of just an immediate reprehension. So now I think we have time for one more, and I'm going to let you choose. There's this one.
Nope, don't care about them.
Or I think I grabbed this because I'm like, you and I really dig at this topic a lot.
Is it a female posting it?
They didn't include it, so we're going to go with, it would be a bridesmaid unless they're...
It's 2026.
They could be trans or non-binary, but I understand if they're trans, chances are they identify as a female.
Yeah, so there you go.
All right, so we're doing this one. It's what it looks like.
What's the other one?
You fucking prick.
Oh, Monkey did one too.
No, he did below me.
Oh, damn. You want banana? Peach? I think there's another one around here. Oh yeah. Oh, you got banana or peach. I'll tell you what.
I'll do a shot when we go out.
I'll tell you what. You do half, I do half.
Done. What do you want then?
Well, I don't want banana because I've had this one.
It's so rough. It's so not banana.
So we'll half and half.
You're a fucking prick.
Oh, I was gonna say if there's two of them, I'll do one and you do one, but there's three of them. So
Done deal. Here,
there's three of them.
I'll take peach and then you take the other one.
I'm gonna take we can split the second. There's three. Because I did one, Monkey did one.
Yeah, you said you were gonna do half and half.
Yeah, that was when there was just one. Now there's two, or now there's three. So we each do one, and then we split the third.
Isn't there a limit on this one? How they get up to three? Five?
Yeah, you said it. All right. For the sake of the fact that I'm visiting, no offense to y'all, you'll get your chance. Tell you what, I'll make it up to you next time we stream. Todd and I do this podcast when I'm at my house and I have the internet up. I will do whatever shots are left myself in the comfort of my home in place of Todd. However, for the sake of us not seeing each other in a while, and for the sake of in the spirit of the channel points, we'll each take one since three were redeemed and one of them was me. Does that work for you guys? I will give the stream.
Well, I'll do one, he does one, and then we'll do another one next stream. How about we carry this over? I need to change that limit to fucking 3 in like yesterday. Or do a drink.
You don't even know how to do it.
No, I don't. Man. Oh.
This smells like straight rubbing alcohol.
Hold on. I gotta show you something. Twist that around. It's a Mashal fucking cup, dude. Yeah.
Where did you get it? Why is it so fucking... Oh, there's water in it. Okay.
Yeah. Why is it so heavy?
Fucking heavy?
It's because...
I do like that, though, the little cup.
I love it. Oh, that's magnetic. It's like, yeah.
I throw it on my truck.
Yeah, it's like 15
That way I
pound
can leave an
magnet.
open container out. So if I'm driving down the street, right? No open containers in the car, right?
Yeah.
If I crack a beer and put a magnetic cup holder outside and I put it out there, technically it's not an open container in the vehicle and I'm not breaking
You ready to go to the Supreme Court? Because it's going to get appealed like 6 fucking times.
Probably.
Fucking Lyric versus the United States.
Watch me win. Read the law.
Yeah, I think they do hate me as well. If I wasn't going to work, I'd do one with you. Thank you, Monkey.
I don't even want to do it.
I don't want to fucking... Oh.
It's just one shot. I'm going to kill
it. It's pretty potent. Do you have anything in your stomach right now?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 4 Oreos.
Oh, I wouldn't do this.
And like half a
like
bag.
Like a half a fucking...
You underestimate the guy.
Yeah. You're in... Hold on. Active duty. Sorry.
I'm active duty.
Active duty. Oh. Fuck.
That's definitely a shot. I think it's definitely just the delivery system. It's 100% the delivery system. You have a chaser?
Yeah, water. You want one?
No, I'm not a bitch.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I need to clear my throat.
Like a bitch.
I'm doing the narration here.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. The peach one is bad.
Yeah, it is.
Cherry one's pretty good.
If I wasn't borderline sober and had to wake up at 2 a.m., I'd do one.
What is borderline sober? Like,
Yeah, what
just
is-
coming off of like a
Yeah.
hangover?
She's doing that yayo at Starbucks, just crushing up a bunch of fucking beans and. We already knew Todd was a bitch. Yeah, can I get a hallelujah?
I don't have my soundboard.
All right, so we have 14 minutes left. We'll hit this. 34 minutes ago, posted by peaceful_9471.
What people do on Sundays?
They don't go to church, these fucking people.
Clearly not.
Yeah. Am I the asshole for not wanting to be a bridesmaid anymore? Question mark. Me and the bride haven't known each other for a year. The bride and I met in school. After knowing each other for a couple of months, she asked me to be a bridesmaid because someone else had dropped out. I said yes. After we graduated, we barely talked. A couple of times, I suggested new restaurants or activities we could try, and both times she said something like, yeah, next week I'll text you. Both times, it never happened.
Pause. Nope, she's not the asshole. One,
Yeah.
she said she was one. I mean, we can keep going, but just based off those first two sentences alone, one, they've only known each other for a short period of time, and they took a year-long break, is what it sounds like. Two, she was asked to be a bridesmaid as a fill-in because someone else dropped out, and she's asking, to like kind of reconnect, so it's not awkward her just being a fill-in bridesmaid. Respectable on her part.
Sure.
And the bride is just like, no, I can tell right now you're not the asshole. I don't care what happens after this. I'm pretty sure you're still not the asshole.
I'm in complete concurrence with this. I'll just still go on and go on.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of brushed it off, but the only time she would text me where I didn't reply in the wedding-related group chats, keep in mind, they usually text at night when I'm asleep. In one group, they were asking if we were going to use the hairdresser they hired or do our own hair. I looked at the woman's profile and politely said no. I have curly hair. All the clients on her page had straight hair. I'm going to pause there. That's a big deal, especially if OP, and we don't know it, is a woman of color.
Well, let's pretend she's not.
Yeah,
Do you know how hard it is to just take a straightener and straighten it and then post a picture? She has straight hair. How do we know that most of those clients don't have naturally curly hair and they want it straighter because it's easier to deal with throughout the day? And that they've dealt.
Yeah.
Like, how do you do that?
I mean, naturally, you have it. You and my routine are probably really different. Like, I'm very mousse, hairspray oriented.
How long do you take in the shower? Total. Like, let's just say it's a quick, like, you're just going in, you just want to
Am I touching myself or am I not touching myself?
You touching yourself longer.
You think it's less?
I didn't know it. You?
You think I'm speed running this shit?
Yes. You're not touching yourself for
15.
30.
Mhm.
35.
Mhm. Mhm.
20 minutes is in the hair alone.
Love you, little one.
You don't take showers. You take baths and it lasts an hour because you're a piece of shit. No, yeah, like 35 minutes to maybe 40. And most of that's the hair alone. Because you got it. You know how hard it is to get the water down the scalp?
Yeah. Your hair particularly is dense. Not only is
feel
it
it now that you're here?
Yeah, I do.
It is-
I've always wanted to do this.
Impulse. Clip that. I'm uploading it tomorrow.
Apparently I did it, so lean your head over. Apparently, as a 6-year-old in Texas Roadhouse, while my dad is mathematically illiterate.
Why Texas?
Oh,
Or
Texas Roadhouse.
okay.
I was like, Dad, what's this? And I thought it was a plant. It was the woman in the booth next to us. And he took too long to figure out the tip before he got chewed out by an older black woman.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
That woman would eventually become my TT.
Everybody cares.
Everybody cares?
That's right, little baby. Also, I want to notate, holy shit, 1,500 milligrams of caffeine a day is rough.
You saying that?
That is monkey. I will say I used to drink a double big gulp of espresso when I went into work.
Double big gulp.
It's a big gulp. Fortunately, it's
the
double.
big gulp.
Yeah,
cup?
it's yeah.
It's okay. From like,
So I would trade. I used to work at a gas station, food fast. It was Italian beef place, right? We had a deal with
Italian. Not even a real one.
Yeah, I was like, I'm Sicilian. They're like under the table. And I would trade them. I would fry sorry, it was Dunkin'. I would fry their hash browns in an actual fryer rather than microwaving them, so they came out fantastic. And in exchange, I got free shit. but it was a free double big gulp of espresso. And that at 17 years old was enough to like really get the diesel engine going.
At that age, you're asking for heart problems.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say at your current age,
next
5 years.
Yeah. Can you imagine the runs? Anyway,
I can actually, yeah.
I talked to Todd while he was showering yesterday. That was our secret.
Not anymore.
It's because he asking about paintball equipment. I did not feel like typing with wet hands because it never works out. Back to the Am I the Asshole?
Where were we?
I kind of brushed it off, but the only time, in the message, they were asking if we were going to have the hairdresser they hired or do our own hair. I looked at the woman's profile and politely said no. I have curly hair, and all the clients on her page had straight hair. I've had bad experiences with hairdressers not knowing how to work with my hair.
Can I
She
chime
texted.
in here?
Yep, go ahead, please.
I'm gonna say that this is a woman of color, like you said earlier,
Or mixed.
or mixed. Yeah,
Milano.
I'm gonna say it's not the naturally curl, like the loose curls, like most people have. I wish you could see my daughter's hair. For proof, I'm gonna say that she's got really tight curls, something along the lines of me, which is why we got on this tangent to begin with. Yes. There are like 3 white people. No offense to white people. I'm not trying to be racist here, but there are 3 white people that I know of that if I walked in, paid for a haircut from them, they wouldn't fuck it up. So I can understand. I can understand her like. What's the word I'm looking for? God, I write music for a living.
Apprehension?
Concern.
There we go.
There was a
Yep.
bigger, more like collegiate word for concern. That was on the tip of my tongue, but I couldn't think of it.
I
But yeah,
dropped out
concern.
at a collegiate level.
I went back. We both. You know what's funny? We both dropped out of college.
Yeah, we did.
I went back.
And my college is, by the way, 2 minutes away.
You go to that one?
Yeah, I went
I
to
drive by that every time I come here.
that clown college.
Yes.
If you ever want a cheat meal, go down the street. It's really good. They do like a sriracha ketchup and eggs. I'm not really a big ketchup and eggs guy, but the sriracha ketchup and eggs.
I think the srirachas will kind of bridge the gap between
Dude,
the two.
I
Yeah.
fucked that. Sorry, little lady. Sorry, I swore.
Worst you have to worry about is her saying.
All right. So permission to unpause.
Oh yeah. I just
All right,
I just
cool.
want to say I sympathize with her.
She texted me about it, asking if I was planning on straightening my hair. I told her I wasn't planning to. I'm gonna pause. Actually,
It's a really fucking ignorant sentence. If I was planning on straightening my hair,
what an ignorant sentence.
No,
Mm.
it's not an ignorant sentence.
Yes.
That's right, little lady. Get over here. Get over here. I miss you. Come on. Get over here.
You could visit.
Mwah.
You know where we? Well, not anymore.
All right, here, hold on. Let me put you like this. Put you like this.
I don't think it's an ignorant sentence. And do you want to know why I don't think it's an ignorant sentence? Because she said she doesn't know how to work with anybody with her hair type, right?
Yeah.
If she plans on straightening her hair, it doesn't matter if she went to that hairdresser. Because I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to lie to you. If I went to go straighten her hair with a straightener, I've never done it before.
She's got really curly hair. I feel like just the question itself.
It's not ignorant, though. It's not ignorant, though.
You
know
don't think
why?
so? You
No,
don't think so?
because if she plans on straightening her hair, I don't think it matters where she goes. Right? Just look at the top of my head. Super tight
Your
curls.
head is, yeah.
Look at the side of my head. Where are
Super,
the curls?
You got some steel wool on that noggin.
Right.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to like Great Clips, $8 a haircut, I want a bald fade from here down, from no curls down.
Yeah.
I just want it to fade up. I could have you do it and it would be fine.
Mm.
But if I want you to mess with up here, no, fuck you. So she plans on straightening her hair. It's as simple as comb it out. Most people are going to comb their hair out before they straighten it anyway, regardless of what style it is. And then I've seen my wife do it enough. I think if I wanted to straighten Ella's hair, I could get by.
I understand it, but I feel like
I don't
just
think it's ignorant, though.
Just the implication of the question. You know, why are you imposing that upon someone?
I guess if it's one of those like,
To me, not to cut you off, I apologize. It's like you're straightening your hair, right? Not like,
yeah.
hey, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know, this feels
okay,
like
I
a
see it now.
preconceived notion.
One of those
and-
things like everybody else has straight hair,
and-
so are you going to straighten your hair?
And I'm gonna phrase this in a way where like you are black. In my experience, I've dealt with a lot of cloaked daggers because I am biologically white. Where a lot of people have a lot of Trojan horses. That's a Trojan horse. You are straightening your hair, right? Like I feel like that's a little bit of a Trojan horse.
I see.
And unfortunately, I've had to cut a lot of people off. Because of I dealt with too many Trojan horses. That's just my
what you don't
one
know
thing.
is that Barry over there, you can't see him anymore.
Barry's black as fuck. Barry's
Barry's a fucking.
Hold on.
Barry's a fucking.
Why is it not saying? Oh, no.
Dude,
Pressing the wrong button. I'm pressing
too
mute.
late. You fucked up. You fucked up. Barry dark.
I'm just pressing the fucking B button over and over.
Pressing the mute button and it's not doing anything. And you know what's funny? We just changed it so it mutes.
Yeah, we did.
Discord.
Yeah,
And not just, so they heard all that. That's another one. Go ahead and clip that.
Yeah. Dude, I have the best clip of Impulse. I texted you about it. Impulse fucking executed.
I did look into DaVinci.
I love DaVinci. It's because it's free.
So for something like the laptop, I think having that would be perfect. It's just something that's quick, easy download, boom. But I think long term,
I don't know.
I think long term as you get into bigger content, you start getting. Because remember, we do want to do those full length, like we did the full length videos.
Yeah.
I think having a paid source would be perfect. And the only reason I suggested Final Cut is I was given a free MacBook.
Yeah.
My thing when it comes to art overall. Sorry, we're going on a side tangent.
We're a little bit of it.
Well, okay. Conclusion: she's not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
She's not the asshole.
Not the
We're
asshole.
just conversating now.
Yeah.
We haven't seen each other like face to face in a while. Okay.
Todd can't technology. That's absolutely right. Despite me
fair.
being surrounded by technology.
You know what's crazy? The guy that taught him how to use that is sitting 6 inches from him. Hold on, let me whip my cock out.
Yeah, I was
Same page. Oh, my wife's in the background, too, by the way. But anyway,
Oh, man.
what was I saying before I got sidetracked? But whipping my dick out.
Final Cut.
Oh,
free
Final
MacBook.
Cut. Yeah, so he's given a free MacBook through school. And my thing about Apple when it comes to art, both like drawing, graphic effects, graphic moving effects. What do they call them now? Motion effects?
Sure. We'll call it
whatever. Motion effects. I don't know what it's called. And like music and shit like that. Apple's amazing with that. So the reason why I was suggesting Final Cut is because it is an Apple product and I have a MacBook. If I didn't have a MacBook, I would say, hey, let's go ahead. Do you want to go halvesies on like Premiere Pro? But given a free MacBook, Logic Pro, first thing I went and got, but that was also free. And I've been looking at Final Cut and the price, and I'm like, I don't want to pay that price, and I also don't want Todd to pay that price.
I'll be the one paying it.
Well, because the thing is, like, it's your brand, so, like, obviously, if I told you I was going to pay for it, you'd be like, no, it's my brand. I got to pay for it.
I immediately would shut you the fuck
down. Like, if I texted you and said, hey, I just bought Final Cut Pro for $300,
I would stab you through the phone if I could. Like,
you'd be at my door in 20 minutes, like,
I would Morse code, like, you've been stabbed, like that,
right?
that ...
So,
dash, dot,
that's why I
dot.
brought it up. That's why I brought it up to you instead of just jumping on it.
Yeah.
I think, me personally, I don't think we're there yet, but I think this is, like, you and I have conversations back and forth all the time.
100%.
When should we bite the bullet? When should we bite the bullet? I think right now, jumping the content to the next level, branch out to other content, is more viable than like what you and I have been talking about recently. Like, what if we branch into this? What if we branch into that? I think taking our content to the next level to make it better perceivable and like more like enticing for people to watch, other than just, all right, here's a Twitch clip, boom. I think that will gain more traction to the point where then we can do what you want to do, branch out into other forms of content. Because I'm a content creator. Is it primarily games? Yes, but I do want people to understand I have a life. I do want people to understand I have other content that happens, in the real world that's funny, both with my friends. Like, how many times have you been with me or like, the other guys, like just in real life, we've been just chilling. It's like, if that was on camera, viral.
Golden.
Right? Like, fuck.
God, I do appreciate the fact that you put me on the metal, because metal's been massive.
And it's not as hard on your CPU as Shadowplay. It's
Shadowplay, because I love Shadowplay. I love Shadowplay, but
uninstall it completely.
I just like the I just like the functionality.
I will say I do like the functionality. You know, the simplicity.
Already kiss.
I mean, I did just ask if y'all were gonna kiss.
I thought she posted that in chat. She was typing her.
Me and Tyler are sitting here talking about it.
Tell you what, $3,000 donation.
Yes.
You got it. You got it.
Yes. I'll put out. Yep. AI determined he was the bottom.
If
you put out, she can't be here. She has to be.
She 100%. We have to remove. Can Barry watch?
Can Barry? I think Barry would kill us if we didn't watch.
I think he would come to life. Fucking Jack Skellington over there.
You'd be like, the fuck did I sign? I did not sign up for this.
$5 to buy Popeyes. Oh shit! That might just be enough. Yeah,
there's enough black in you that might be enough. Yeah.
So the Popeyes to me is so disrespectful. I'm so happy every time they're like, "The fuck you want?" And I'm like, "Yes." I'm like playing with my nipple.
Black people work there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're good.
It's black people take the orders. Mexicans are cooking the food. You can hear the music in the back.
You have the perfect fucking Popeyes. The black guy takes your order, and the Mexican cooks it. Dude.
I'm like, this is the American dream.
You don't even get to open the box because you pull it out the bag and the chicken falls through the box. It's so greasy.
This is tenderism. Yeah, tenderism.
You know what? In all honesty, I think.
Why did I do that? Oh shit!
Oh damn!
I drink too much.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think maybe in the next after we're settled in.
After some.
Depending on what both of our finances are looking at.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not open.
It's a karambit knife, by the way. Not dull. My buddy used to use that at his warehouse job. He used to cut open packages.
I don't know how to open. I'm not dumb.
Whole. Oh, I have a marine knife, by the way. I have it right there. It's an official marine branded knife.
Oh, but it was $20.
I don't know. It was a gift.
Oh, I'll look at it in a second. The knives you want are the K-bars, by the way. He doesn't have. We actually have.
Yeah, 100%. By the way, I have it. $20 in a couple business cards.
I don't know. Maybe those business
Have
cards.
her eat a pancetta. You want to try Italian cookie?
Don't. The look on his face. Let's
I'll break one off. I'll have to try one.
So anyway, this is dumb to have a conversation on stream, but we're gonna have this conversation on stream.
Yeah,
depending on what finances are, your finances and my finances.
Ella, try this. No, please, please, do me a favor.
Ella,
just try it. I promise.
Wow, that's fucking amazing.
Isn't it so good?
I was trying to do the fake dad to get her to eat it, and then it hit me. I was like,
fucking
Christ, do it.
Ella. It's really good.
I'll give you $5 really if you eat it.
Give it. Do you want to try? Yeah. By the way, if anyone needs to see, it's the Italian waffle cookies. Yeah. I'm gonna break it off.
Oh. Eat this, Daddy. Want to try? Where did you get those?
Customer makes them for me.
So I'm gonna send you my new address, right?
Wow, we are so off.
Yeah, I don't even care anymore.
You shout out to my boy Dylan. Dylan Dynamite likes to
Dylan Dynamite official.
Dylan Dynamite hangs out in chat, and he hung out last chat. I love you, homie. Because he was actively in chat. He was actively in chat, keeping Instagram alive. Bam.
Oh, so good. That what you guys fucking wanted?
Uh-huh.
It was about as close as you gonna get.
Sick perverts.
But anyway, as I was saying before, we keep getting cut off by a photo. Depending on what our finances are and your finances are, you want to go 50-50 on Final Cut?
I'm down.
We're going to shake hands because what business deal?
Are you sure you don't want to try a cookie? I have a cookie for you.
We can't shake that on stream.
It was homemade. Are you sure, Ella? No. Okay. Your parents like it. You don't think you would like it?
Dude, your dad actually wants to have a fucking...
Maybe after dinner, you want to try one?
Your dad wants to have a boxing match.
As a little dessert?
I'm not going to lie, that looks more orange than red.
I'm so colorblind. When you mix red and orange, I'm so.
No. So obviously on the app, it looks really red.
Yeah.
So off.
Yeah, we don't even care anymore. We
Not
were
the asshole.
first.
Not the asshole.
Not the asshole. For context, my wife in the background said, "You guys are so off topic."
Got time to kill. What you doing down in Texas?
Yeah, what
Taylor?
are you doing in my stomping grounds, boy?
Yeah.
What you doing down there, boy?
There's an AI picture that determines that lyric is the bottom.
No, it just determines that you're like 2 inches taller. That's all it determines.
What's the difference?
Just because you're 2 inches taller doesn't mean that I'm not 2 inches longer.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that against the wall thing. It's gonna be unfortunate.
Your nose, even the actually,
How do you like it?
I'm not gonna
I got
lie.
a new nose.
In person, it looks a lot better. Let me tell you,
On stream is raw.
Oh, dude, on stream, I'm like,
stream.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
that
on
fucks
stream.
you up.
On stream, my nose. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I do prefer my
Is it
old
touchable
nose.
now?
Yeah, you can touch it. Yeah. Business. Fuck off, Dilly. I know exactly it's for business.
Where in Texas are you? Are you near my stomping grounds or no? You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but I prefer that you do.
Hey, Ella.
Oh, also, did you go to the suit fitting? Did you go to the fitting with work? I'm just gonna call him work.
Depending on where he's at in Texas, I have some suggestions for him. That's why I asked.
Yeah. I was outside Fort Hood for a week.
Ugh.
Holy shit! Liquor stores, barbershops, pawn
And you
shops
wonder why
galore.
Fort Hood is known as like
Fort Hood is some
You
hood
wonder-
ass hood.
You wonder why it's called Fort Hood. Houston?
Houston? There we go.
All right, I know some good places in Houston. I'll hit you up outside of. Well, I'll let good old fucking this guy here, this piece of shit guy,
The one and only.
the one and only,
The one and only.
the one and only. I'm not gonna dox him. I was gonna throw the whole.
Because
thing
you'll
out there.
dox him too, by the way. He lives 5 minutes away.
Oh, what the fuck? Why you never introduced me to him?
He works out of state.
Oh,
He helps
okay.
move companies is what he does.
Mm,
He goes out,
right.
yeah.
Well, I do have some recommendations for you if you're in the Houston area. I used to live in Texas for the last 4 years, and I have a buddy that's from Houston. So I'll let my boy over here, good old DJ Toddy Todd or Cash or Todd, whatever you want to call him, depending on where you met him at. I'll pass him along to him, and he can message him to you.
Yeah, I'll message you, Billy. Here, we'll wrap up the story, and we'll wrap up stream, because
You're gonna
I
read
am
the whole fucking
fucking starving.
Dude,
No,
I'm
I'm going to skip a paragraph.
Let's just
because-
read this word here.
Yeah. Am I wrong for wanting to drop out of the wedding? I'm planning to tell her in a couple of days. Not the asshole.
No.
You were already, whether or not you're
She
a
was
woman
already
of color.
a secondary choice.
Yeah, your secondary choice. Wow, that was a rough word for me. Choice.
Yeah.
You opted to not go with the hairdresser, and it seems to have a negative connotation to that decision. Everything about this screams a little Bridezilla against you. This seems like you are being forced to be put into a position. You are perfectly okay to not allow yourself to be in said position. Any words?
I just briefly skimmed through this, which I have been doing the whole time we've been talking,
mm.
and I'm sure so is the audience. It doesn't really get any better from here. It's not. I wouldn't say it's Bridezilla. I just think it's a lot of those, like, they sound innocent, but it's a lot of poking questions, like,
Yep.
to try to entice some like bullshit.
Yep.
So just based on the
That's a
bride
great-
alone, I
yeah.
think she's not the asshole. I think with her, one, if it were me, one being told, knowing I'm the second choice when I'm being asked,
Yeah.
one, that is a red flag to me. But then,
Yep.
you know, the hairstylist right there, I might have been like, can we work something out where I don't have to straighten my hair, and see how that conversation went.
Mm.
If it came down to
Mhm.
me straightening my hair, as long as the conversation was cordial, I'd be cool with it. If not, then I can assume that from there on out, it's just gonna be a bunch of bullshit. So no, I don't think she's the asshole. I think what she needs to do is find better friends. If not, I know people, they can disappear her in less than 24 hours and nobody will ask questions. Ask me how I know.
All right, and so we're gonna wrap up there. So yeah, both Lyric and I are on the same page of it. Not the asshole, and frankly, I am famished, especially after y'all making me drink. Yes, famished.
Which is another word for I'm fucking hungry.
I'm fucking hungry. So special shout out to my boy Dylan Dynamite, because
Can I do the outro since I'm physically here?
yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
100.
dude.
So here, I'll just give a shout out to Impulse, Monkey, Wild. Thank you so much for keeping us alive. Sorry, this is a little unprofessional and a little late, but you know, of course, different circumstances. Live here. But again, huge shout out to y'all for keeping us alive. Especially, I'll give a shout out to my boy Dylan Dynamite. for keeping this alive on Instagram because that's a new platform for us to kind of dive into. It may, Dylan was keeping us alive last week as well. Ella, do you have anything to say to our audience?
I do everything when I go to sleep. I wake up in the morning.
You wake up in the morning. Thank you for that, Ella.
That was the most 4-year-old answer I've ever heard. And
when you
It's the most 4-year-old answer.
It was really cute. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna do the outro because I'm physically here and I like to be an asshole to Cash sometimes. For those of you that are in the Midwest, there's huge storms rolling through, rainstorms, windstorms, lightning storms, and even snowstorms. So stay safe, get some shelter. I'd recommend some flashlights, maybe a small generator, some portable chargers. All right. If you have any other questions on what you should stock for that, message Cash privately, and he'll get you in contact with me, and I will help you out. For the rest of you, stay safe, stay healthy. We're gonna get some fucking food. Love y'all. Peace.